Welcome to the channel. My name is Brandon and I am Like a New Signing for Arsenal. If you've never been to my channel before, I do match reaction shorts. I do merchandise, so I buy a lot of Arsenal merchandise because I absolutely love what they're doing with it with Adidas right now. So I do a ton of reviews on that because the stuff's kind of expensive and it all kind of fits a little bit differently. So I'll talk about that and I will do like walkarounds and things like that. And then I also do reaction videos to some of the Arsenal YouTube content like bench cams, things like that. So today we are doing a merchandise review. We are doing a review of the Love Unite track jacket that just came out. Actually, the team wore it, I think, last weekend. And I'm not sure if they wore it at PSV. I only saw the highlights of that. So I think it's going to go great with obviously the black away kit, but there's lots of colors on this thing, so you could really pair it up with a bunch of different things. So let's talk about that right after the bumper. Okay, so I want to start out with kind of my specs, so you know my height, my weight, what I normally buy, so you know that you can apply it then to your own specifications and you'll kind of know what size and how it should fit. So I'm 5'10", which is 152 centimeters. I'm 182 pounds, 82.5 kilograms, and 13 stones. I almost always buy a large in Arsenal merchandise. So whether that's a jersey, whether that's a track jacket, a fleece, a sweatshirt, doesn't matter. I almost always buy large. They kind of fit all over the place sometimes, which I'm okay within like a parameter of how it feels. If it's too large, I usually end up either giving that stuff away or giving it to, you know, family or friends or something, because I don't want it to be overly flowy. So I did just do a review of the new fleece from Arsenal as well. So if you want to check that out as well, you certainly can. So Love Unite track jacket. The thing that sold me instantly was this pink patch. Like I love when they get crazy with the color scheme with the patches. So obviously the one thing about this is there's no elasticity or elastics at the base or at the cuffs. So this kind of just lays. You won't have the cinching like you do, like the fleece has cinch cuffs and cinch on the bottom, which can cause a little bit of bunching in the middle, like when you're moving around. This just kind of flows. This lays perfectly. So the other thing that's really cool about this is obviously the sleeves are pretty wild with the color scheme. It's kind of like graffiti-esque, which I really like. I like how the stripes for the actual Adidas is only about a 3/4 sleeve, and that's on both. And the color scheme is actually different versus one arm versus the other, and that's also only a 1/4 sleeve on that. So the Adidas patch itself, that's also multicolored, which I'm a huge fan of. And this back, I think, is really, really awesome. Sorry, I'm taking a look at the camera to make sure I'm catching what I'm talking about. So you can see just, you know, Adidas with the graffiti on the back with multicolors, multi-dimensional. I think that looks really cool. I like what the black and white kind of Adidas is the set, and then they kind of match it up with some color scheme in the collar. You know, not super high collar, so it's going to come, you know, a little bit above normal. And once again, I did get this in a large. Zipper's actually pretty beefy, which I do like that. It has a pretty cool little patch here on the bottom as well to add some color to the bottom. And then, you know, just a little bit of a little stamp down there. But that's pretty much everything. Inside, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here just besides the normal. Yeah, there's not much going on in there. But yeah, that's everything. The colors is what blew me away. This back and this front pink patch, like I absolutely love. I love that on the pink third away kit with the patch. And this is the black and the pink on the third away kit. I believe it's the pink and the dark blue. But yeah, so this, I think it's pairs nicely with the away kit that everybody loves, that they sold millions of. So let's go outside. Let's do a walk around to make sure what it looks like, how it lays on my body. Remember, I almost notoriously buy larges, 182 pounds, roughly 5'10" in height. So you can see how it lays, and then we'll come back in and close out the video. All right. All right, so you got to see everything, got to see how it laid. Once again, you know, these are not elastic cuffs, so they kind of, You know, the sleeves are pretty long, so if you're a person who always feels like your sleeves are too short, you know, these are, you know, they got a cuff at my thumbs, so I still got a little bit of room with a large. So the sleeves are a bit long, but I think that's kind of what they're going for. Remember, they lay, so they will not cinch, and they will not cinch also at your waist. It kind of just lays perfectly. It does have a little bit of a cut too, around the waist as well, which you'll see on the spin around, and it fits awesome. So this is a large. It fits snug. So once again, 182 pounds, 5'10", and it fits like an actual track jacket. So it's very more of a sporty fit than it would be like kind of lounging or luxury or, you know, whatever. So just realize that. If you have any questions on it, beyond everything I've covered so far, certainly leave them in the comments. And once again, if you haven't checked out any of the other merch, or you're looking to buy some Arsenal merch, certainly check out what I've done so far. If there's any suggestions of something you're thinking about buying, maybe if I'm into it, I'll certainly grab it and give you a review. So I think that's it. I think I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.